On the way down screaming, "Whoa, before we have this time, then we'll be alright."
Hey guys, oSgtKickAss here and welcome to this video. Today I'm going through my Week 4 Premier League predictions. So far I've been doing okay on some of the predictions and miles off on some of the others. So we're going to see how I do this week. Right, the first game of the weekend is Man City versus Liverpool. Both of the teams have won 2 and drawn 1 going into this game. Liverpool on a very good roll after beating Arsenal 4-0 in the last game, but we'll just skip over that. That didn't happen. They didn't beat us 4-0. It's fine. I just feel Man City have more talent coming into this match. Now, I believe Coutinho will be playing for Liverpool, but I just think Man City have the better team at the moment. Liverpool's defence isn't great, but Man City's attack is very, very strong with Jesus Gabriel, as I said. They've got Aguero, they've got half the country. But yeah, I think they're going to win. Man City are going to win 2-1. I just think they have a bit more quality than Liverpool at the moment, and I don't think Liverpool will be able to pull off a win. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 to Man City. Right, the next game is Arsenal versus Bournemouth. Arsenal have won 1 and lost 2 going into this game, whereas Bournemouth have lost all 3. However, after a very poor transfer window and a shocking deadline day, selling Oxlade-Chamberlain on deadline day and not getting a replacement for him, I'm not confident going into this game. Ox, when he was playing, he was one of our best players, and we've just got rid of him. And after that shocking performance against Liverpool, I just can't see the team coming back from it. We will need to play Lacazette alongside Alexis and Ozil and stuff to get the full potential out of the team, but I'm not confident. I'm going to go for 1-1. Bournemouth have lost all 3. They have a very shocking start to the season. I thought they might do okay, might do terribly. So they've lost 3, which isn't great. So I'm just going to go for a standard 1-1 draw here because I don't see Arsenal pulling off a win, even though they've had a slight better start to the season than Bournemouth. Right, the next game is Brighton versus West Brom. Brighton have had 1 draw and 2 losses going into this game, and West Brom had a very strong start, 2 wins and 1 draw. That's very strong for West Brom. They've played very well, obviously. They've got 2 wins, 1 draw, whereas Brighton, I feel sorry, they've only got 1 draw and 2 losses. That's not great, to be honest, is it? It's shocking. I just feel West Brom are going to win 2-0. That if you look at their last few performances and you look at Brighton's last few performances, although they were solid against Man City, they're just not getting enough goals. So I'm going to go 2-0 win to West Brom. They're in form. They're against a team that's not been great this season. So I just feel West Brom have the edge going into this game, and I'm going for a 2-0 West Brom win. Right, the next game is Everton versus Spurs. Both have won 1, drawn 1, lost 1. Everton have been very solid recently. Tottenham, they've been Tottenham. Win some, lose some, the standard. Kane hasn't stepped up as he should have done the last few games, but he might turn it around. He always has a weak first month, so I think he's probably going to step it up a bit more this month. But I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Rooney's going to score for Everton. He always does. He's been on fire at Everton. It's mad. Wayne Rooney, what has happened? I think he's being the main man has helped him a lot. And I think that's why he's scoring. I reckon if Lukaku was there, he wouldn't be as good as he is. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Spurs, I don't think are weak enough to lose to Everton, and Everton, I think are too strong to lose. But I don't think they're strong enough to win. So I'm going to go for a solid 1-1 draw in this game. Right, the next game is Leicester versus Chelsea. Leicester were 1 win, 2 losses. Chelsea with 2 wins, 1 loss. So obviously going into this game, Chelsea are the favourites. Chelsea have stepped up their game massively since the first loss of this. Since their first loss and only loss this season. But since then, they've just dominated. They've been so much better in games. They've been like the old Chelsea. They've been very solid. And Leicester are like the Leicester of last year, not doing enough in the big games, not doing enough in the small games. So I don't have much confidence in Leicester doing anything. So I'm going to go Chelsea for a 2-1 win. I do think Chelsea will will concede, obviously. I think Leicester just have that attack of Vardy and Okazaki and Mahrez. I think it's just too strong for Chelsea to keep out. So I'm going to go Chelsea concede, but I'm going to go for them to win 2-1 against Leicester. Right, the next game is Southampton versus Watford. They've both won 1 and drawn 2. Yeah, sorry, I'm looking at my phone. My recording software was like lagging when I was using the WordPad that I usually use. So I'm doing it off my phone. Right, so with Southampton Watford, I'm gonna go for a Southampton 2-1 win. Although they've got the same stats so far, I don't think stats are everything to go off. Southampton obviously have a quality side, they always have done, and I just think they've got more quality than Watford going into this game. Watford did get very lucky against Liverpool to keep a draw, so I just think Southampton have so much more talent than Watford in the squad. I'm not saying Watford are terrible, they're higher than Arsenal, but again, that's not really much of a challenge at the moment. But I just don't see Watford being able to handle Southampton. So I'm going to go for a Southampton 2-1 win, because the quality of their squad is so much better than Watford's at the moment. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Southampton. It could be a draw, that's a very high possibility, but I just think Southampton have that edge over Watford. So 2-1 win Southampton. Now the next game is Stoke versus Man United, and Man United are going to win 3-1. Stoke with 1 win, 1 draw and 1 loss. The win being against a very poor Arsenal team, and Man United have won 3 games out of 3. They're the only team to do that so far. They're the only team with a 100% win record at this moment in the Premier. Well, they're the only team that can keep that. So Man United have had a very solid start to the season. Everybody's turning up, from even Pogba's turning up. They've just got a very, very good start. They've got great momentum. They're going to be hoping the international break hasn't slowed that momentum down, because they have been very good. I've just got a 3-1 win to them. Stoke obviously have not Chicharito. What's his name? They have Jesse Rodriguez, and he is a very, very good striker. But I don't think the players around him are enough to deal with Man United, and I can see a lot of goals going in. But I think Jesse Rodriguez will score. So I'm going to go for a Man United 3-1 win against Stoke. Right, getting into Sunday games now, we have Burnley versus Crystal Palace. Burnley winning 1, drawing 1 and losing 1. Crystal Palace in the relegation zone, losing 3 out of 3. That is absolutely shocking. I know they've got a new manager, but even with a new manager, they shouldn't be getting destroyed that badly. I'm going to go for a Burnley 1-0 win, just because if you're looking at their record, they beat Chelsea. That was very good. They've drawn and they have lost 1, but I think Crystal Palace losing 3 shows the quality they are playing at this season. I just think Burnley are going to be so much better, so I've got a 1-0 win to Burnley over Crystal Palace. And Burnley haven't been playing bad this season, they've been playing alright, so well done Burnley, I guess. Right, Swansea versus Newcastle. Newcastle 1-1, lost 2. Swansea 1-1, drawn 1, lost 1. And although the record should show a Swansea win, I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. neither teams are particularly strong in attack or defence. I just feel like Newcastle will let in a lot of goals. Swansea will let in a lot of goals. Neither of them have great defences. They have okay attacks. I just see this being a draw, and I see a lot of goals going in. So that's why I'm going for a 2-2 draw, really. And finally, West Ham versus Huddersfield. West Ham's lost 3. They are rock bottom of the table, conceding 8 goals this season, and Huddersfield have won 2 games and won 1. Currently sat at 3rd in the Premier League table. 3-0. I mean, West Ham have had an absolutely appalling start to the season. Sorry, West Ham fans, it's just true. I do not know what has happened. Moving to the Olympic Stadium last season, it was meant to be, this is where things change, and it hasn't. It's just dropped and dropped and dropped for you guys. I feel sorry for you, but Huddersfield have been playing very strongly. My Premier League prediction for the year, I've been so wrong. Huddersfield, they've just showed me up. So I'm going to go for a 3-0 win to Huddersfield. I'm sorry, West Ham fans, but I just don't see you winning or even getting a draw out of this. I'm going to go for a 3-0 win. You just haven't been in top form, and Huddersfield have been very solid. Because I'm not going to take away from them, they have been a very strong team. They've surprised everyone this season, especially me. But yeah, that is my week 4 predictions, guys. I hope you do agree with me, and hopefully let's see some results be right this week. Hopefully the Arsenal one won't be. Hopefully we'll win like 3-0 or something. But I don't see that happening. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy the video, hit like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next video. Before I do go, I will be saying I will be doing more videos that aren't just this type. I should be recording some soon, so hopefully they'll be out in the next few days, week or so. Yeah, anyway, I hope you do enjoy, and see you next video. Peace.